Hello Zivers, I'm your Ziviv teacher Zuzu. We are gonna learn scissor and button today. Before to start, I will let you know a nice tip. The tip is we provide some basic patterns for users which you can develop for your work. So let's check what kind of patterns we provide. Go to File tab, click Open, then you see this file path. In your C drive and the program files, you can see our program Ziviv in Media Samples. There are some basic patterns. After watching this tutorial, check these patterns and practice what we learned. I will put comment below the video about the file path, so I will use this male casual pants block. You see this real simple pants pattern. So let's try simulation. It fits pretty nice on the outer, but rear garment doesn't look like this, right? It needs pocket and front closure, and at the leg opening you need to turn back your hem for detail. So what we're gonna do for today is make these simple pants in high quality. I will make pockets on front pattern first. To make pocket line, let's check scissor function first. Draw rectangle pattern. It's like the same way to cut paper. Draw a line in shape you want to cut. Curve selection mode. Right-click the curve. Scissor. The rectangle pattern is cut exactly by the line you draw. So there are two cases how to draw the scissor line. First, you can draw a line from outside of the pattern, or you can start from inside of the pattern. Both of them you can cut clearly, but remember the line should cross the outer line or snap to outer line. Because the computer can even the smallest gap, so if you don't snap or cross the outer line, you couldn't cut the pattern. I will draw pocket opening line from inside the pattern. As what I told you, snap to outer line correctly, make curve angle, right click and scissor. So you got a pocket back and front pattern that has pocket line. Now you need to expand the pocket back to attach top front pattern. I will divide this line to expand it. Press Alt plus D key and make them close. Move your pocket back point to front pattern's outline. Organize your lines as a pocket back. And also, I will divide the front pattern's outline, which will be sewed to pocket back. And snap it. So here is the second tip for today. The reason I divide here is for simulation stability and convenience of sewing. If you divide and snap like this, then you can make the line in same length. So no need to use multi-sewing. But also for the stability, let's turn on wireframe. This many triangle is composing the patterns. So Ziviv calculates each triangle's elements that affect to simulation, and you see the final result. For example, if you make small distance of points on this sewing line, then you make this small triangle, and it can make your simulation stupid. So it is better to make the meshes in similar size. That's why I divided the outline. So go back to 2D view, delete the pattern we don't use, mirror this left pattern, and attach your pocket back to front pattern. and sew the side seam from the pocket back and front and back pattern. Close the front. Actually, I need to make fly patterns in front closure, but due to time constraint, we're gonna learn later. And I will just arrange the pattern in 3D view now. And sew the right front patterns to waistband. Now it's time to make front closure. Offset the outer line 3 cm in here, and let's check the simulation. We will delete this front close sewing and add a button for closure. Sewing selection mode, delete this sewing. Draw the button side in order to check the middle. Right-click the curve. There is offset distribution. Hold Ctrl key and click 2 curves you want to distribute the distance. You can count the line you want to distribute. So draw a line in middle. I'm too lazy to divide these 2 lines twice, so there is way to split. Hold Ctrl key and click these lines. Click split. If lines are crossed or snapped, then you can split pretty easily. Now you got the button side. Go click button function and add button on it. And also draw buttonhole side. Offset inner line in 1.5 cm. And double click button function. You can see buttonhole. So this is buttonhole and this is button connection. Put buttonhole and you can connect them by this button connection. Click button connection and click button and buttonhole you want to connect. Let's simulate. Then it's not easy to connect them, so you need to use spiral deform in this case. Click the waistband pattern. Go Property tab. Adjust spiral deform. Then you can roll your pattern further in direction you want. This way is more handy to connect your button and buttonhole. So let's try simulation again. So now it looks fine. For the last step, let's learn stitch today. Right-click the line you want to draw the stitch. Offset inner line. Input the stitch distance from outline and check stitch box. You can see your stitch on 2D and 3D view in both. And if you want to use another stitch on it, click Stitch by Stitch Selection mode, then use Stitch Asset we provide. But I will use single stitch today. And we'll draw a pocket line and center front and dart line and also leg opening. So now I want to draw stitch line on waistband, but the waistband outer line is divided pretty much. So it is hard to grab all these lines in once by Ctrl key. So if you hold Shift key and click first line and last line, Then you can grab whole lines you want. If you've done your stitch work, I will add fabric on pants. Go fabric cap and duplicate the preset you want and apply the fabric to pattern. Change the color. So we've done everything today. Please repeat this tutorial and practice yourself. Also subscribe and like our channel, and see you in next time. Bye!